I would not be telling the truth if I said anything other than, yes, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, is how they feel about you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. So if you hear this come out of anyone's mouth, you'd probably look at them with the side eye like, okay, I need to see action, right? Yes, and that's a good thing. You should do that. Okay, but this person has been wanting to be in a relationship for an extended period of time, and they're tired of being alone. So one thing that I would say is, it's kind of like, because it feels like a little desperate. Honestly, it feels a little desperate. So you want to make sure that they have their head on straight, like, because sometimes loneliness can drive people crazy, and many people have trouble being content with themselves until the right person comes along. So some people may be forceful when it comes to getting into a relationship and not necessarily have all of the qualities needed for a healthy relationship. They just don't want to be alone. So I would say be mindful of that going into this relationship, and make sure that they don't have like any over possessive ways to where you feel discomfort or you feel concerned. If anything is concerning about this energy, you would want to pay attention to that, is the message that Spirit is giving about this individual. Now, that's not always the case, with people. However, sometimes it could be, and that's just like a side note for this message. So pay attention. You always want to pay attention when you're getting into a relationship with someone, because you can like them very much by their physicalities, but don't let the physical fool you, because if you get with someone off the strength of just their physicalities and then recognize that there's something wrong with their mind or their emotional state, it could hinder you more than help you if you're with someone who doesn't know how to manage their own emotions. And clearly there's many people that are like that nowadays. So Spirit is saying, always keep that in mind when you are vetting someone out to potentially be with for any time period. I was going to say for the long term, but a lot can happen in a short time. So either way. Now, what I do feel from this energy, though, besides the note that I just shared with you, the side note that you do want to take into consideration, is that this person is ready for love. This person has been working on themselves for an extended period of time because they know what it is that they want, and they want to prepare themselves for what they want. And they want to be with someone who is worth their while and that they can actually build with. This is not someone who just wants someone just to be there, but they want to build with this person. So they want to make sure that you have the capacity to be able to fulfill growth, because they have a growth mindset, and they need to also be with someone that shares the same values as them. So it's actually good if this person is asking you questions, wanting to genuinely get to know you, okay? Because it could help them to recognize if you're a good fit for each other. Now, side note, sometimes people want to know about you to see how they can manipulate you. So you want to keep that in mind as well. When questions are asked, you want to always keep in mind, why would they ask that question? And it could be seen as unfortunate to have to do all that when it comes to connecting with someone, but it's more so of like just being cautious and protecting yourself. That's what it's really about, you know? And if you don't feel comfortable answering a certain question early on, there's a reason for that. Especially if it's something that you feel could be a question that a manipulator would ask to try to see how they could manipulate you. That's like a red flag that's waving. You know, that's what I'm picking up on. It's like there's manipulators everywhere, and there's some people that they just do it for fun. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, if this is a healthy person, then they're actually asking you these questions because they genuinely want to get to know you for you, and they want you to know them for them because they want to be appreciated for who they truly are, and they want to give you that same energy because they feel like it's real when two people come together and love each other just for who they are and not what they have. You know, what one you fall in love with has is just a bonus, but the main focus, I was going to say the main focal point, but the main focus should always be on the person's character. Who are they? Who are they, and do they align with you? Do they have morals and ethics that they live by? You know, the alignment is what matters the most, because somebody can have all the things in the world, but if you're not aligned with them, you're gonna be miserable. And what is the point in that? Just to say you got some stuff? Like, what is that? Because that's gonna have your emotions out of whack. So it's like those who don't care about a person's character and just care about what they could provide, those people are very detached, and they don't really have any love to give, and they don't know how to receive real love either. So those are people that's super cold. Now, it is good to be able to turn off that hot and cold, because we do have that aspect of us. It is innately a part of those who tap into their wholeness. But to just be cold like that at all times, there's a lot wrong with that, because that means that you cannot tap into love. It'll be very hard for you to. Okay, so yeah, that's another aspect to look out for. But as long as there's alignment and the intentions are pure, it's a good look. So that's it for this message. If you deem the healthy aspect of this conversation as someone or as an energy that is suitable to walk with you on your spiritual journey, drop it down in the comments below. 888, I declare this is my future love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you feel in my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. To book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyRose.org. Also, you can join the membership here on YouTube to gain access to additional content. And I'll see you in the next one.